A strict sports regimen is known to be great for child development, and although playing sports provides many benefits, it's important to be aware of the harm they can cause. Sports can cause injuries to your child's body that can torment them for a lifetime.
I feel at this point there's an epidemic issue when it comes to kids and the amount of involvement they have with sports. I love sports. I think kids should be playing sports. I think they should be playing multiple sports. The problem is these days that we are treating these kids like professional athletes. They are playing 3, 4, 5 days a week. Okay, then they have to go to school, they have other extracurricular stuff they have to do like homework, everything else, and then we're expecting these kids to get back up and get out there and compete.
If your child is a young athlete, it's possible he might end up being a part of the shocking statistic that points out that sport injuries are the second leading cause of emergency room visits and the second cause of injuries at school.
Nobody is recovering these children at this point, and we're setting these kids up for a lifetime of issues. There's a study recently that's been done that 85% of these kids are being injured not in games but in practice. They're practicing 3 or 4 times more than they're actually in games, and a lot of these kids, especially soccer at this point, they're playing over 100 games a year. There's no time for these kids to rest.
In this competitive society where kids as young as 7 years old are involved in rigorous sports activities, it's very possible they'll experience extreme exhaustion and, in the worst case scenario, surgeries, as Dr. Hochman explains.
We have patients that come in right now at 13 years old that need Tommy John surgery for baseball because all they do is play baseball. They don't play anything else. And they don't have the bank accounts. They don't have what professional athletes have. Then they don't have the trainers and the doctors to take care of them on a daily basis. The most common injuries right now with these kids, hamstrings, pulled hamstrings, strained hamstrings are a huge problem. As I said, elbow issues with baseball players, knee issues, 2 weeks ago, we got in 7 kids with knee issues, shoulder issues, sprains in the shoulder, diving on their shoulders.
To prevent these painful injuries, Dr. Hochman at MedPlus Centers in South Florida offers advice that parents and coaches should keep in mind for the well-being of their children.
These things can be avoided with proper conditioning and proper preparation and repair. Too long, we're letting these kids play it out when they should be getting taken care of right away. If this sounds like your child, okay, and you want to come on in and for an evaluation, that's something that we do here. And if we do find something, we're going to give you the proper prescription to make that weakness now a strength.
Lastly, Dr. Hochman, who has over 15 years of experience as a recognized chiropractor, admits to having a strong passion in taking care of young athletes. He invites families and his staff to be as proactive as possible with children's well-being.
Injury is unavoidable if you're playing that much. My office is a place that we want to bring in and evaluate these youth athletes so that we can make sure that there's injury prevention and recovery if that should occur.
For a free consultation, visit www.medpluscenters.com or call MedPlus Centers at 954-637-7607.